Golly. Oh, sweet, sweet, beautiful Higgins. Decided not to wear a hat because most of you guys know or think that I'm bald, so I'm like, this time I'm not gonna wear a hat. Let you just see what's on top of my head. Let's see, what can we do for tunage? We just stick to what we know. House. Deep house essentials. That's why I'm always wearing a hat. You guys are so funny. It cracks me up. It's like, oh, you're bald? It's like, no, I'm covering up my fucking bed hair. And then it's like, don't wear a hat. Oh, yeah, bed hair. Freaking jerk offs. That's what I gotta say about that. Rick's Gaming! Yeah, it is the weekend, so I only do morning stretches between 7 and 8 because I have to go to work by 8:30. So I try to get it in as early as I can. And now this is the weekend, it's like, well, there's no point really waking up early. The run isn't scheduled today until like 12:31. So we got like 2.5 hours before Koenig wants to go running. But I texted him, I was like, dude, we should ride bikes today. It is national it is National Bike Week, Bike Day. So it makes sense to go riding, and then the baseball game's not until 3, so there wasn't any real reason to get after it super hard this morning. Okay, fuck you guys. That's all I gotta say about that. Now you guys remind me why I wear a beanie every day. Gary, what's up, dude? Oh, I have so many questions about your life. Why are my legs so hairy? Look at my whole face. Like, I have a beard. It would make sense for everything to be hairy, right? Oh no. That sucks, Clint. Sorry to hear that. Now I just look like I kind of look like I'm just. I don't want to say it. Clint, there's always the reading challenge part of it too. I'm a domesticated Bigfoot. That's very true. Have you guys ever used that Dr. Sasquatch soap? It's actually pretty good. I've been trying to carry this. Let me show you. I think I kind of might have shot shot myself in the foot here. I like reading before bed, and I got myself this like e-reader almost a year ago. This thing's super lightweight. All it does is read books. But I use it to go to sleep. And so when I'm reading at work, or reading when it's not like bedtime, I started to get super sleepy. And it cracks me. I was like, am I just so, is my mind like used to reading before bed? And that's, hey, Kimarley. So then when my mind just starts reading, it's like, oh, it must be bedtime, regardless of what time of day it is. Boy, but it is morning time here in the West Coast. It's still 10 a.m. So pretty early still for us. Not early. Yeah, I have actually, Rick. There's that guy, his channel's name is Jerry Rick Everything, and he took apart one, and it's super interesting, especially the one with the color, like the kind of the color display. It's not like full color, but it's kind of color. And it's weird how it will kind of like get a memory a little bit. And then you just refresh it. You can refresh the screen, and then it like goes away really quick. Right now, I'm still reading that book. Let me pull it up here. It's called Missing in Flight, and it's about this mom who loses her daughter, or not daughter, her newborn on the plane. She goes to the bathroom, and she comes back to her seat, and the newborn's gone. It's pretty interesting. Nice. That's good to hear. Aaron's doing okay. Boy. Well, should we get into this really quick? I'm curious if Eric wants to ride today. If he wants to ride or run. I need to run. I'm only 16 miles. I mean 16 miles. I'm only 6 miles in for the week as far as runs go. And today's the second to last day of the running week. But that's okay, because I'm balancing it out with other stuff. Hey Satam! Satyam! Sorry. Satyam. Boy. I saw a video this morning from Holy, I think that's how you say it, where they today's voting. That's right, Gary. You mentioned that, like today's voting day. What an interesting, especially on a Saturday. I guess that's interesting from an American mind. I guess that makes sense though that they would do it on a Saturday, because then everyone mostly has Saturdays off, right? Yeah, what are you guys voting on? Oh, nice. This is advanced. Oh, okay. So like our version of not like the primaries, but you guys know the one that Kamala never got elected for. Where they said, oh, Biden's our dude, and then 3 weeks later, after that opportunity closes, they're like, nah, actually, Biden isn't our dude. We're gonna back Kamala. That election. Hey, thanks, Rom. I appreciate it. Cornichi, yeah, I know, it has been a long time. Hopefully all's been well. Boy. So right now I'm just trying to stretch out my calf muscles here. Because with all the biking, they were pretty tight. So are my hips. You know, they say if you can't vote, you can't complain. Ooh, stretching in the backyard would be nice. I would love to do that. Yeah. I know, right? We were working on stretching. My gravel bike content has been doing really well. I mean, I've only posted 2 videos. Actually, yeah, 2 videos, and today will be the 3rd one when it goes live, but those videos are getting a lot of views. Alright, so I'm like, I might just stop running altogether. Just stop running and just become a gravel bike content creator. There's the toast for you guys. Okay, thanks, Rom. You're hyping me up, big dog. No more running. But I have to run. I mean, I got an ultra I'm signing up for. I can't not run. I've invested too much of my life into running. I still have a brand new pair of shoes just waiting to be used, waiting for their day. Running is actually honestly really good for you guys. It's the most purest form of exercise. Hey Chantel, buenos dias. See, that's why you probably need to run, Rick. It'll be easier. It'll be easier for you the next time you gotta jump out of a van and get tased by the cops. Is that my dude? Is that? Oh no. Hey, we have a vegetation fire today. I wonder if we can see it. Let's see. Boy. It's still a little too small so far, but that'll be exciting. The next time there's a really big fire here, we'll have to live stream it. I forgot what, gosh, there's this one guy, he's been watching my channel for a long time, for like the last 4 or 5 years, and, yeah. He saw my video from the creek fire when we had to bail out, and I forgot his name, but he lives up in Shaver Lake. Yeah, why do chips come with half the bag? Oh, it's because we got to put the air in it to keep them fresh, right? Like, that's just a big lie. I even asked ChatGPT yesterday about the Mandela effect. That's a window. Hey Aaron, buenos dias. Congrats on almost hitting 4,000 watch hours. That's freaking awesome. Yeah, there's no encouragement like there's like you're not gonna get taped. That's very true. Boy. Yeah, exactly, right? I'm trying to just eat the chips, not breathe them. That's like, oh, don't even get me started on the pre-packaged pistachios that you get in like a vending machine, and the package is like yay big, but then there's only like, this is like the package of pistachios, but then there's only this many pistachios in the package, and it's like, what? Yeah, exactly. Today, right now it's 10:09 here on the west coast of California, or -8 UTC. Because I think a lot of us, I know, like me, the Hungry Hangout, that's my lover. Aaron and Gary, we're all in the same time zone. Oh, and Rick. Boy. Danielle and I are gonna go up to Hungry. The Hungry90 and I are gonna go up to Oregon and pick up Rick, and then we're gonna go pick up Gary and Aaron. This is all hypothetical, guys. And then we're all gonna go to Taylor, Canada, and go to the caffeination station coffee place and see that girl who live streams. I was like, we drove almost 2 days to come see your coffee stand. 1910 in Italy, holy moly. 710 in Italy, golly. Is it banned or is it bad? Because don't you guys like idolize cows? Like cows are cows are like one of your idols, right? So you can't really eat beef. Illegal. Interesting. What do you guys eat? What's like your what do you substitute for that? Boy. Oh, my hips just feel like my hips feel like I've been cycling a lot lately. For lack of a better word. I know, right? Avocado toast does sound pretty good. As you guys know, I just love going to Trader Joe's. That's one of my favorite grocery stores. I drag the Flying90 there with me every time. Every time we go to Santa Maria, I'm like, hey, do you mind if we go to Trader Joe's? So I need to get some more bread. Boy. I'm just here to make everyone laugh. But no, really though, I do need to go to Trader Joe's and get more bread. That bread was so freaking good. Golly, Aaron, that is early. I passed out last night. It took me like 7 tries to. It's supposed to stretch good. Yeah, it's supposed to hurt good. Yeah, it took me like 7. I was like falling asleep last night, and it took me like 7 tries to text the Hungry90 goodnight. I'm just like, ugh, and all the words just got all jumbled together. And like, nope, you're gonna sound stupid. Speaking of like past my bedtime and going to sleep at a decent hour and all that stuff, one of my buddies texted me yesterday. He was like, this was like 11 or so a.m. right in the middle of the day, and he's like, hey man, our band is performing a show tonight at the Shamrock. That's our local dive bar, and it's at 8 p.m. You should come out. He's like, I know you don't drink anymore, but you don't have to drink to have fun. And honestly, it's just not fun for me to be around people that are getting drunk. You know, like Trader Joe's is like it's like a I wouldn't say it's like a super fancy grocery store, but it's fancy. You feel like you're getting good good nutritious stuff when you shop there. It's not like a Whole Foods, but it's almost like a Whole Foods, but not a Whole Foods. let me ask the overlords. Yeah, Whole Foods is fancy. Okay, Trader Joe's is like if a grocery store joined a This is funny. This seems pretty. God bless you, Charlie. Bless you, sir. Golly, buddy, those are some sneezes. So this is what it says. Trader Joe's is like if a grocery store joined a quirky indie band. It's a neighborhood style market known for unique private label products, low prices without coupons, friendly Hawaiian shirt wearing staff, handwritten signs, and a cozy layout and cult favorite items. It's a good it's a good grocery store. Um, yeah, it would be fun to wear. Every time I wear a Hawaiian print shirt, I feel like I look like I work at Trader Joe's. Right. This product may contain animal parts. I have two questions about the Canadian electoral system, election process. I think that's the right word to say it. A, do you guys not have mail-in votes? And B, do you guys have voter ID? So like when you go to vote, do you have to show your ID, like proof of uh, citizenship? Right. We should send Aaron some off-field sleep gummies. They're still in like they're still in the clinical trial parts of the gummies, so they aren't fully released to the public yet. And then I don't even know if they could cross the border because of the hemp in them. It's hemp derived THCs. What's in it? But they do really help you sleep. I got a fart. You know Aaron has her TMC. Yeah, no, that's true. That's true, Rick. And it feels good to show up and vote. You feel like you're showing up for your country. It's like just making a joke about it. I'm not. Oh, sorry. Excuse me. Um, I'm not trying to say one way or the other, but it's like Confederate Confederate soldiers are still voting in the Olympics. They're still voting in the elections. They're still receiving Social Security checks. It's like, I'm pretty sure those people are dead. Rick Gaming said something good real quick. Yeah, exactly. No, I totally agree with you, Rick. That's some other deer meat. Yeah, I don't like deer meat either. It has a really wild, gamey taste, like Gary's saying. Like deer jerky is kind of. I could pass on that. Legal in Washington? Yeah, Washington State was one of the first ones to legalize it. Colorado and Washington were some of the first to legalize just recreational, and then California did. And it's interesting, even if like it's legal in California, Arizona, Nevada, Oregon, Washington, right? But even though it's legal in all these states, even if you cross state lines into another legal state, you're still like trafficking drugs as far as the federal government is concerned. So it's still like, so that's where it gets like illegal. Pretty much, yeah. The West Coast. West Coast knows how to party. Interesting. I don't have a. I have a COVID lockdown Pikachu card. Buffalo is pretty good. I've never had. I've never had buffalo, but I have had bison. Over in Catalina, Catalina is an island for you guys that don't know. Um, Way back in the early 1900s, they filmed a movie over there, and they brought bison in, and they got out, right. So then the bison just have repopulated, and when you're hiking the Trans Catalina Trail, they always like warn you about the bison. But then on one part of the stretch, you go by the airport, and everything's like bison themed. They have bison burgers, bison tacos. It was so good. What's the meat that Joe Rogan eats all the time that he just swears by? Jamie, look that up for me. I don't have a Jamie here. That's a Joe Rogan reference, if you're wondering. What's my age? I'm 34. Elk meat. Elk is lean, dark red meat with a rich, slightly sweet flavor. And Joe Rogan typically prepares it using the reverse sear method, finishing it with a grass-fed butter. I've never had rabbit meat. You're 12 years younger than me and you're already a doctor? What am I doing with my life, dude? And on the topic of marijuana, tomorrow is 420. I don't know if that's a worldwide. I've had gator jerky before. The rabbit, yeah, it doesn't. Who was like? I forgot who I was talking to. They're like, oh yeah, you could do rabbit soup, rabbit this, rabbit that. Yeah, tomorrow's 420. It's interesting that, or not interesting. That's cool that it's big in Canada. But for me, it's honestly just another day now at this point. I'm let's see, February, March. I'm almost three months clean from it. Besides when I just get in the little off-field gummies, and I'm cool without it at this point, you guys. Like, I was a daily smoker for 13 years. Yeah, exactly, Gary. Like, every day was 420 for me. There wasn't, it never was a big deal like, oh, 420, gotta go blaze it up, you know? Like, it's just another day. Oh no, you're good, Aaron. You're good. Hakuna Matata, we're just happy you're here. Yeah, when you're constantly getting blasted out of your mind every single day, it's like smoking weed just gets boring. And it honestly now what is more intriguing to me is just having a clean, sober mindset. You know, I don't drink, I don't smoke. I've given up nicotine. You know, that's the one thing I do miss. So I do miss a nice little Zen here every now and then, but I'm good. I don't need it. I know even if I buy just one can or put one in, like, hey man, can I bum a Zen off you? I'll be back right where I started, and I'm cool. I don't need that in my life. Not to mention how expensive it is nowadays. Yeah, no, that's the same kind of rules we have here, Chantel. you can have up to an ounce on you, but past that it's illegal. You can have 6 plants, I believe, 6 or 12. Anything past that they consider your production. Atlanta. Ooh. Yeah, sorry for getting such a late start on this today, guys. I was sleeping in a little bit. I had a torta last night for dinner, and then I woke up pretty early and had to take a massive number 2. TMI. Took a massive number 2 and then ended up just going back to sleep. Boy. It's so fun. My favorite part about live streaming is just getting all these different people from all different parts of the world and just comparing the laws and just life in different places. I think you could still get a medical card here in California. I'm not entirely too sure. I had one for a little bit, but then with the legality of it, or now that it became, or ever since it became recreational, I was like, well, there's no point in getting this. And the dispensaries would give you a little bit of a discount if you had it too, but not noticeable, not enough to pay $75 for it. Right? Nice, Gary. That's what's up. Would you say that the VA system in Canada, or Canada is better to their VAs? Or what am I trying to say here? Is the VA better for you in Canada than what it would be here in America? Because I've heard some horror stories from my friends in the VA, and they just are like, dude, you can't. It's hard to get anything. You got to really, really advocate for yourself and stuff like that. Oh, that sucks. That sucks to hear that. Boy. Thanks for your service, but we're done with you. Maybe I should film myself stretching, like do a stretching routine video. So you guys could follow along without all the extra chatting it up in between. Yeah, exactly. They're willing to make the ultimate sacrifice for our freedoms. And then it's like, oh, we're done with you. We're just gonna toss you to the side. Like that's jacked up. Boy. See you, Satyam. Thanks for stopping by. Sorry we did it so early today. We still got 2 more legs to go before we're at push-up time. My intensity minutes for the week so far, 486. Let's see, divided by 5. So that's 97.2 minutes average a day. So I'm staying up on the challenge, the challenge details about the 90 minutes every day, but that's not straight activity though. You know, that includes doing this morning stretching, and then like an afternoon run or a walk with the dogs and stuff. Yeah, exactly, Chantel. 1,000%. They're the ones out there that are protesting all the BS, like acting like they're making a difference, but they would be too scared to go fight. Like honestly, actually fight for what they believe in. But they'll go wave signs or vandalize Teslas, call people Nazis. Boy, I almost want to put the microphone on the. How much more watch time till I get monetized? Oh gosh, like almost a little less than three. Uh, let's see. I'll give you the exact numbers here because I like being transparent. So the hours are delayed by a week. So it's showing me data as of April 14th. So this is just for to become a partner. So when you're a partner, you get the memberships, you get supers in the chat, and you can show like your shirts and stuff on the shopping. So I'm at 1,077 watch hours out of 3,000, and I have 61,000 valid public short views out of 3 million. So then to get the watch paid ads and the short feed ads, you have to have 4,000 hours. So let's see, 3,000 minus 77. So I need 1,923 more hours just to be able to get like super chat and stuff like that. But we've been going hard. Like I was saying, a lot of people have been watching my gravel bike stuff. All you guys that tune into my live streams, I get between 5 and 6 watch hours every stream. Yeah, it's gone up crazy. And I think you also need you have to upload 3 videos every 90 days at least that are public. That's a fun thing to remember. They have to be public. You can't just upload a video and then unlist it, because then that doesn't count. You need also 1,000 subscribers, I believe. Okay, I'm sorry. You have to have at least 500 subscribers, upload 3 valid public videos in the last 90 days, and achieve 3,000 watch hours in the past 12 months, or have 3 million valid public short views. And then to actually get monetized from ad revenue and sharing, you have to have 1,000 subscribers, 4,000 public watch hours, and 10 million public short views, or 10 million public short views. Which is insane. They're trying so hard to make it so you can't you won't be able to monetize your channel, which is crazy. And always one for the troops. I know, right? And I'm curious, like, okay, so once you hit the 4,000, 4,000 watch hours, what's the money gonna look like? What does that transpond do? And then do you get Do you get money for all those previous videos, or is it just from there on? Let's see what ChatGPT says. Yeah. So hitting 4,000 watch hours is a big milestone, but it doesn't guarantee a huge paycheck. It just unlocks the door to monetization. CPM, cost per milli. Advertisers pay per 1,000 views, which ranges between $2 and $30 depending on the niche. The revenue per milli, which you earn per 1,000 views after YouTube takes its cut. $1 to $7. So if you had 100,000 views a month at $5 RPM, you'd earn about $500 a month. 10,000 views a month, only about $50 a month. That's super exciting, Gary. I'm really excited for her. So basically, how many views per month do I get? So I get about almost 16,000 views a month. So I would get about like $22 a month based on my YouTube channel. That's crazy. I know, like for instance, like Erin's channel, she gets tons of views on her live streams every day, right? So that's got to be a good RPM. So it's awesome. It's cool hearing other creators that are like closer to reaching that goal, you know, and like hearing gosh, then part of your chat keeps getting cut off because of the formatting here on the iPad. This is a question for you, for Erin and Gary. Yeah, exactly. Do you notice any difference in your viewers depending on like the subject? Because I know all of your videos are always like makeup tutorials and stuff, but do you feel like some days you get more viewers than others based on the subject? Yeah, exactly. So like I pay for Epidemic Sound, and all of that is royalty-free music that I can use streaming in my videos and stuff. But the catch with that is if I stop paying for it, then all of the videos and everything. See you, Hungry90. I'll see you later. Thank you for stopping by. So if I stop paying for it, then all of my videos will get flagged and ineligible for monetization. So I'm kind of in a little bit of a jam here. So I guess basically the goal would be to get my channel monetized, and then that would start paying for Epidemic. That will cover the cost of that. Hungry90! We should make her a shirt that says that. I want to tell you guys a secret, or a surprise for her, but I don't want her to hear it. So let's say a bunch of things to see if she'll respond. Then she'll just sit there quietly like, well, I'm not going to say anything because I want to hear the secret. Let's see what she's... me text her and see what she's doing. Because there's a surprise. I want to surprise her with something. Thanks to you guys, actually. Keep it to yourself. I can't tell everyone in the Discord either because she's on the Discord. So she says no. She's not going to Trader Joe's. But Rick doesn't want to hear the secret. So. Well, I need your guys' help. Or it's thanks to you guys. Boy. Did you guys have any fun plans for your Saturday? I know Gary and Aaron are going boating. Okay, so then that's another question. Then how does Anthony C? Good to see you, dude. Our North Carolina homie. Yeah, join the Discord. Gosh, I freaking love North Carolina. It's so beautiful. Everyone was so friendly. You got Bojangles there. Oof, absolutely love Bojangles. I crave that place every single day. And we have like a Raising Cane's here, and I'm always like, you want to get Bojangles? And then I'm like, wait a second, we don't have Bojangles here. Tubing on the Deep Creek. So much fun. The Great Smoky Mountains. Asheville's beautiful. Yeah, we have In-N-Out. I don't go there too often though. It actually really jacks up my insides. Have you ever been to Berm Peak, the bike park there? It's not jewelry, Rick. Nice. Yeah, I love Seth's bike hacks. And today is National Bike Day, so hopefully you guys are all getting out on your bikes. No, that's me. I'm the one that got a new bike. But that's what the surprise is, like, with all of your guys' donations and stuff that you donate to my Buy Me a Coffee, I'm like, ooh, I should buy Daniela her own gravel bike. Yeah, that was for me. Nice. I want to get out there. No, she just got her bike tuned up. She has like a pretty it's a medium entry level mountain bike. But I'm like, oh, you would have so much more fun on a gravel bike. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of tea either. Nice. Oh. Wait a second. Let me listen to chat. Yeah, no, it was just oh, the one on the pier, yeah. No, that was just her bike that we picked up for her. I dropped when I went to go take my road bike in on that video to get worked on. I also dropped off her bike to get a tune-up, and then on the pier day we just went to go pick it up. Right. I'll just put a little splash of almond milk in my coffee. I do put a hot cocoa packet though, just to really make it a little chocolatey. I like that. We got 9 minutes left here on the stream today. Yeah. No, e-bikes are getting more popular here too. I was thinking about, I thought it would be fun to get one, just to commute back and forth to work, or like there's this one spot here where I've ran to it before. It ends up being like a 10-mile run, but I was thinking it'd be fun just to go cruise on an e-bike out there because it's 5 miles out, 5 miles back, and that'd be fun, just a day where you don't really feel like really giving full effort on like a run or a bike ride to just go cruise out there on your e-bike. But I don't know. Now part of me is like, so you'll see it in the video that comes out today. I rode my bike to work yesterday and back, where last time, I know e-bike had crazy ranges. The last time I rode my bike to work, I ended up going to Daniela's house afterwards, and then she gave me a ride home. But yesterday I did full there and back on my bike. And there's this one hill that I like hate riding up because it's just such a grade the entire time, right? And but I felt really accomplished doing it. I was like, you know what? If I do this every single day or 3 times a week or whatever, by the end of it, I'll be so much stronger and be better about myself instead of taking like the kind of the cheating route of using an e-bike or whatever. No, I do use clipless shoes. Clipless shoes are the way to go. I used to use them on my mountain bike too. But now I'm doing like more jumps and different things like that. So I'm kind of like, I don't know if I want to be clipped in on stuff like that. But the gravel bike, 1,000%, I absolutely do. Anthony C, do you use clipless shoes or do you stay like flat pedals? Look at that white balance transfer. Boy. Yeah, it is nice out here. A little breeze, not too bad. Yeah, exactly. They're so handy. It helps keeps your feet in like the right position too. You don't feel like you're going all over the place. And like you're saying, Gary, when you're going up, it also helps too. I feel like I should do a video breakdown of my new gravel bike and show you guys the ins and outs. Just get Rick, check out the one Rad Power Bikes makes an e trail bike where it has like a little, not fat tires, but they're medium, so they're a little bit bigger than a mountain bike tire. Has a range of like 80 miles. I think that might be exactly what you're looking for. There's one, I mean, I'm not a parent, right? I don't have kids, but Rad Power makes one called the Rad Wagon 4, I believe. What is carne con chile? Regular bikes suck now. They are. They do make you work for it, right? But it is rewarding, and I don't know. I hate to say that I'm like I feel holier than thou, but when I'm out there riding my bike, I feel I don't know like a sense of accomplishment, a sense of pride compared to all these people that are just driving everywhere. You know. Ooh, okay. So my mountain bike is carbon fiber, but my gravel bike is it's aluminum. There is I don't know. There's just something in my head that was like, I don't know about riding a carbon fiber gravel bike with all the vibration and everything and all that. Like, I don't know. Plus the cost of it, it was like a few extra $1,000 more for a carbon fiber gravel bike. But yeah, my gravel bike is aluminum and it honestly isn't that heavy either. I was really blown away. Yeah, it's right here actually. I carry this little baby with me everywhere. I got this one specifically because it could fit my running vest. This is the DJI Neo, and it's all autonomous, so it flies without a controller, and somehow an AI tracks your face, and there's 6 different little modes that it can do, and I use it for all my running. I try to get a cool drone clip in all my running videos, just to kind of mix it up and. That's where the Flying90 comes from. Yeah, I know, right? So then my screen name Flying90 came from because when I first started back in 2013, 2014, this channel started in 2014. Drones were just coming out, right? And so I was super obsessed with them, trying to have as much drone content as I could. And then the 90 was just the year I was born. So that's if you're wondering where Flying90 comes from. But yeah, I have that one that I use just for running and it's sports activities, right? It's a selfie drone basically, and then I have a Mini 4 Pro or Mini 3 Pro, sorry, over there that I use for like cinematic stuff, like when I shoot events and stuff. I gift the company like drone photos and stuff. I don't charge them or anything. I just give them as a gift. I don't know about you guys, but I don't feel any less. I feel a little bit better, but not as yeah, same here actually. Which is stupid. I mean, I get it because there's so many idiots out there that are flying that they don't care about the rules. They don't care about anything, and so they're just ruining it for everyone. Like I couldn't tell you guys how many people are like, "Oh, you fly drones? Well, can you come over to my house and we can spy on my neighbors?" It's like, no, you freaking jackass. We're not gonna do that. That's rude. That's intrusive. You wouldn't want someone spying on you, you know. So why would I want to do that? So, well, we got 1 minute left here on today's stream, you guys. So let's get any final thoughts. Can you send us a picture of that in the Discord, Rick? You'll have to join the Discord though, but I'd love to see a picture of this. Okay, everyone join the Discord so you can hang out with us after the fact. Boy. Exactly, Gary. And so, and here, like all of them are, all like the good ones are geofenced. So like at the Fire Academy, we're pretty close to the airport, so you can only go so far before it hits this like imaginary wall, unless you unlock it. But with unlocking it, you have to punch in your phone number and you take full responsibility on all that. So, like that, there was a guy flying during the Palisades fire that was recently to us, and his drone hit one of your guys' planes actually, the Super Scoopers, where they skim across the water and they fill up with water and then they drop it on the fires. And his drone actually struck one of those planes. And I wonder whatever happened to him. I know he got charged with a fine, but he should serve jail time, to be honest. Like, it's stupid that you could just pay your way out of things. Like, actually do some time and really pay the consequences instead of just paying your way out of it. That's just my 2 cents. But anyways, guys, we have hit 1 hour. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me today. Again, sorry that we're a little late. We were sleeping in a little bit here. But I do hope you guys have a fantastic day today. Hope you do something just to make yourself better than yesterday. I think I'll punch my Nintendo Switch code. I'll make a gaming channel on the Discord, and I'll put my Switch code on there. So if you guys want to add me on Nintendo Switch too, as well. Sorry, I'm not saying Nintendo Switch too. Like, I don't think I'll get one of those, to be honest. If you want to add me on Nintendo Switch as well, you can see my my Nintendo code. Boy, hope you guys enjoy the 10 push-ups as well. And yeah, as always, guys, do something every single day to make yourselves better than you were yesterday. Please check out my video today that comes out at 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Check out all my old videos. Today's 167 days in a row of vlogging. So that's a lot of freaking videos. Actually, I was thinking about this yesterday, and I don't want to do the math, but I'm curious. So 167 videos, and it takes me on average about like an hour and a half to 2 hours of editing time. So I put 334 hours of editing into into all of these videos. Like, that's crazy. That's a lot of time. So anyone that doesn't watch like the main videos, like, just think about how much time people put into editing their main videos. And they're only like 10 minutes long, right? I hope so, Rick. I heard once you hit 100 days in a row of daily uploads, then you really start to notice the algorithm really starts to work for you in your favor. And like I was saying, some videos really take off, and some videos don't really do well at all. But yeah, you guys can watch all my videos, watch them till the end. That's one thing the algorithm cares about. And as always, guys, tomorrow is Easter, and Hungry90 and I were going to go up to the plains. So we will see. We'll see if we'll do a daily stretch or not. I'm not entirely too sure. But as long as you guys have notifications turned on, you'll never miss a video, right? But anyways, have a fantastic Saturday, you guys. Namaste. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. I really, really appreciate it. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.